Hello students, here we are continuing with the chapter Control and Coordination. In this video, we will learn about meninges, the coverings of the brain, and CSF, cerebrospinal fluid, which is the part of the central nervous system. As you are starting with the human nervous system, the human nervous system has three parts: central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, and autonomous nervous system. Central nervous system is your brain and spinal cord. This too includes your central nervous system. From the brain and spinal cord, whatever the branch nerves are coming out and spread throughout your body, that is called your peripheral nervous system. They expand throughout your body. Now, there are some nerves of the central nervous system. They are extended to connected to the visceral organs, autonomous organs. So those are called autonomous nervous system. So autonomous nervous system is a part of peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system is consists of brain and spinal cord, as I told you. These two both are covered by the membranes. Protective membranes are called meninges. All of you know brain is located inside your skull, and the part of the skull which covered the brain, protect the brain, is called as cranium. Cranium covers, or it is the brain box, or the bony box is also called as brain box. Cranium covers the brain, which is the characteristics of vertebrates. Meninges are the protective membranes of the brain. Cranium, below the cranium, immediately brain is not there. In between the cranium and the brain, these meninges are present. What is this meninges? There are three protective membranes. The very first membrane is called dura mater. Dura mater is the first membrane, which is little thick, tough, non-vascular and fibrous. And arachnoid mater is the middle one, which is a thin and wave-like structure, and the non-vascular, that is also. Pia mater is very thin one, very close to the brain, close in contact with the vein, and that is highly vascular also. That produces, I will show you that, all these three meninges. In this picture, you can see this cranium. This is the bone of your skull, the cranium bone. Below the bone, the brown color layer, what you see, that is your dura mater. Dura mater is your A. A is your dura mater, brain. And above the dura mater, the space is called epidural space. What is it called? One is epidural, the one number is given, epidural space. Now, below the dura mater, the space is there, that is number 2, that is called subdural space. Now, below the dura mater, in the subdural space, there is a fluid is present. That fluid is called serous fluid. The fluid is little bit different than cerebrospinal fluid. Now, there is a green color wave-like structure is there. The wave-like structure, which is here located B, marked as B, that is your arachnoid mater. Arachnoid mater. Now, the arachnoid mater is a wave-like layer, protective layer. Dura mater as well as arachnoid, both are non-vascular. They are not supplied with blood vessels. Now come to the third one. Below the arachnoid mater, the space is called subarachnoid space. You can see the C membranes, the orange color thin membrane connected to very close to the brain. That layer is your pia mater. Pia mater is the third very thin membrane. First one, the brown color, this one you can see is dura mater, and the green color, which is wave-like structure, is arachnoid mater, and the very thin one connected to the brain is called pia mater. Now, above the pia mater the space is present which is also below the arachnoid mater. Because it is below the arachnoid mater, the space, this 3 number space is called subarachnoid space, which is filled with cerebrospinal fluid. The fluid is present in between arachnoid mater and pia mater. Who produces the fluid over here? The CSF, cerebrospinal fluid, is produced by here the pia mater. Pia mater is highly vascular, blood vessels are present and they produces a fluid which is almost equivalent to lymph is present there, that is called cerebrospinal fluid. We will discuss the function of cerebrospinal fluid. Because the cerebrospinal fluid is present there, that maintain a pressure, equal pressure on the surface of the brain. The total, see, this is about the cerebrospinal fluid. The cerebrospinal fluid amount is 100 to 120 cc cubic centimeter present in the central nervous system. The cerebrospinal fluid, it is clear, slightly alkaline fluid, and it is present where? It is present in the space, arachnoid, subarachnoid space of the meninges. Also it is presented in the ventricles of brain. Brain has lot of empty spaces. Those spaces are filled with cerebrospinal fluid, as well as central canal of the spinal cord. Spinal cord, center of the spinal cord, it is hollow, it is filled with cerebrospinal fluid. Now in the subarachnoid matter, the cerebrospinal fluid is produced by pia mater. In the ventricles of the brain, it is produced by choroid plexus. In the central canal of spinal cord, it is produced by ependymal cells. Now this is the function, you can see produced by is written over here. Ependymal cell, it is present in the central canal of spinal cord. Choroid plexus is present in the ventricles of the brain, and pia mater is present in the subarachnoid mater, where it is produces the cerebrospinal fluid. You can see the functions. It protects the brain from shock because the liquid is present, so it act like a shock absorber. It prevents the friction. What it does? Second point, it prevents the friction between the meninges. Third, it maintains the constant pressure around the brain. It helps in removal of waste from the central nervous system. It provides nutrition, oxygen to the central nervous system. Also, it prevents desiccation. Desiccation means dryness. The brain doesn't undergo dry because the fluid is covers this brain as well as spinal cord. It is a water reservoir for the nerve cells. It also a component of BBB, blood brain barrier, means it will allow only, it act like a semi permeable membrane. It act only selected substance to enter, go very near to the brain. Here these are the functions of cerebrospinal fluid. Now the here we saw this in picture. The dura maters are present, the meninges are present covering to the brain. Same way the meninges are also present covering to the spinal cord. You can see the spinal cord over here. The brain is covered by, here the brain is covered by this meninges as well as the CSF, cerebrospinal fluid. Brain in the spinal cord area also, it is covered by the meninges as well as it is having the cerebrospinal fluid, and the central canal, center of the spinal cord is having central canal, that is also having the cerebrospinal fluid. See, this portion of spinal cord is highlighted over here. You can see this. The outside this brown is the dura mater. You can see brown color structure is dura mater. Then below that dura mater, that arachnoid mater is there, and there is a thin pia mater. The light blue color structure, that is the cerebrospinal fluid, that is the subarachnoid space and filled with cerebrospinal fluid. So the spinal cord is covered by, protected by all these three meninges as well as cerebrospinal fluid. Now the center of the spinal cord is also filled with cerebrospinal fluid. There in the inside, the central canal is inside lined with ependymal cells, and the ependymal cells produces the cerebrospinal fluid. So these two, brain as well as spinal cord, is protected by meninges as well as cerebrospinal fluid. Thank you.